Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Straight Fire Picks. Best bets for NFL Week 7 on Sunday, October 24th, 2021. My name is Steve, and we're going to have 3 picks here for you that I think are great value bets for the Week 7 NFL Sunday slate. As always, just want to thank you all for your continued support in the channel. If you are new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We're trying to reach 750 subscribers here by the end of the week. So appreciate your help out with that. Be sure to also check out our community Discord. It's a great place to connect with our community and get new ideas for bets as well. Don't forget we also have a live stream coming up on Monday Night Football. That'll be on Monday, October 25th, starting at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Time for the game between the Saints and the Seahawks. So really looking forward to that. We'll have a watch party going on with some game audio. So really looking forward to that. Always have a lot of fun there. So now getting into our results from the previous week. We'll start with our Comet Cappers. We had Gotta Get the Bag calling the under 258.5 passing yards on Aaron Rodgers. Was able to cash this one easily. Great hit there for Gotta Get the Bag. We love it. As far as our results on stream, we went 2-3. We had the Cowboys covering a 3.5, and honestly, we got very fortunate to cover this one in overtime. 35-29. CeeDee Lamb with the walk-off touchdown for the cover. We'll take it. We had Aaron Jones over 58.5 rushing yards for the Packers versus the Bears. Cashed this one fairly easily. Aaron Jones had a big game. And then as far as our misses go, we had the Chiefs first half team total over 16.5, and Mahomes threw a couple picks there in the first half. Had a few drives in the red zone that stalled, and it was a little sad, honestly. He threw a pick to end the half inside the 20. And I was like, they were sitting at 10 points, so if they got the touchdown, the extra point, they would have cashed. But what can you do? We had the Detroit Lions plus 3.5 versus the Bengals, and they completely laid an egg. It was really the first game I saw all year from the Lions where they did not really compete in that game. So obviously not happy about that. Then we had the under 46.5 points in the Vikings-Panthers game. This one, again, falling apart in the second half. Really, this turned on a blocked punt. Midway through the third quarter, it was 12-10, so we were well into the money on this. And then a blocked punt for a touchdown happened, and then the offenses just started playing. So I'm like, gotta be kidding me. But what can you do? Went 2-3. We're going to get after it today, though. We're going to get that 3-0. So getting right into our picks. At number 1, we are going with the under 21.5 points in the first half of the Patriots-Jets game at minus 120 odds. So far, the Jets on the season are 4-1 versus this line in Jets games. The Patriots games are 4-2 to this line so far. So obviously, I like that. The last time these two teams played, there was 16 points scored in the first half between these two, so I like that. Again, obviously, these offenses on the season thus far have not been very good. Jets are second worst in yardage per game, total yardage per game. Patriots are 7th worst in total yardage per game, so I like that as well. As far as when they get in the red zone, they're still bad. Jets are 29th in red zone touchdown percent at about 45%. Same thing for the Patriots here at number 30. They're 30th in the league, sitting around 45% as well. As far as not being able to cash in. And on the flip side, the defenses are actually pretty good at holding, right? Jets are second in the NFL at holding teams out of the end zone when they get in the red zone, so I like that as well. And the Patriots are 5th best at not allowing red zone touchdowns. So I like all those factors, obviously. The thing that this is bonus stuff I like. I love the fact that the Jets had an extra week to prepare for Mac Jones. That's the other thing that I really ended up liking about this. The thing I think that would scare me the most in this game is that Mac Jones puts up points, right? I don't see the Jets scoring a lot of points at all in this game. As far as the Patriots go, I think the Patriots could. I like the Patriots, honestly, to cover the spread. But I like the fact that the Jets defense had some time to prepare for him. I think that'll make him effective enough against them to keep him, hold him to some field goals. Maybe one touchdown in the first half, but I don't think we'll see anything crazy. So I love it there for our number 1 pick. Under 21.5 points in the Patriots-Jets game at minus 120 odds. Okay, and at number 2, we are going with Aaron Rodgers over 258.5 passing yards here versus the Washington football team at minus 114 odds. So Rodgers has a great matchup this week. Rodgers obviously one of the best quarterbacks in all of football. We know this, and he's drawn the best possible matchup for himself. Washington football team ranking dead last at number 32 in pass defense, so we like that. They've allowed this line in 5 out of 6 games so far on the season to opposing quarterbacks. And Rodgers, obviously, playing at home. Weather conditions are going to be solid. Right now, as of Friday night, we're looking at 53 degrees, partly cloudy with a 10% chance of rain. That basically means it's not going to rain anytime you see that. So, basically. So, weather looking good here for passing. Devontae Adams has been on an absolute tear here for the Packers. He has over 600 yards receiving on the season. He's having a huge year so far. So far in Rodgers' last 3 games overall, he's averaging 262 a game in his last 3. The reason why I like that, though, is, he hasn't drawn a matchup like this quite, right? He hasn't gotten a matchup with a 32nd ranked pass defense. So I think there's going to be a lot more opportunity here for him to get these yards. His last 3 matchups versus the Washington football team that he's played, this goes back to 2016, 270.3 yards, passing yards average. That's about 12 above this line. Like I said, this is a much worse secondary for Washington right now. So, and a much worse pass. Well, not really as much a worse pass rush. They're just not performing as good as they need to perform. Can it be fixed? So far, we haven't seen it here for Washington. Wait for that defense to get better, but while they're bad, we'll hit them while they're down. So take it there for your number 2 pick. Aaron Rodgers over 258.5 passing yards here for the Packers at minus 114 odds. And finally, at number 3, we are going with Cordero Patterson for the Atlanta Falcons over 38.5 receiving yards here at minus 114 odds. So a lot of factors why I love this. For one, Patterson has cashed this line in his last 4 games, and easily. It hasn't even been close. He's cashed this in his last 4 by an average of 30 yards. So he's averaging about 70 yards in his last 4 receiving. His low during that span was 58 yards, which is still 20 above this line. So that was his low. So love that. I think he's going to have an opportunity here to have a big game. His numbers for those games, 58, 60, 82, 82. You average that out, it's about 70, which equates to be about 30 over this line, a little over 30. So, obviously, I love that. I like the value more with the receiving yards. This is one where I was talking to Gotta Get the Bag about this. His rush totals during that span were 11, 20, and 34. So, you're not getting the boost there from the running game, from his from his rush yards to take the rushing and receiving yards, because initially I wanted to take the 77.5 rushing receiving yards, and the value I just didn't see it being there as much with just the receiving yards. So I'll take it right here for the receiving yards. Right now, Cordero Patterson has 29 targets in his last 4 games. That's over 7 a game. So obviously I love that. Now Calvin Ridley is coming back. He's healthy. He was out last game, but he is coming back. So, Patterson still cashed with Ridley in the lineup in 3 of those 4 times. Now, he cashed in all 4 because Ridley wasn't in one of them. But in the previous 3, Ridley was, and he still cashed. Ridley, Pitts, and Patterson. That's the Falcons' offense. That's who they want to go to. So Patterson is going to still be a huge part of their receiving game. I look for him to have a big game. Hopefully he just breaks one early. We don't even have to think about it. But I love this line. The Dolphins, I love the matchup. Dolphins allowing the 9th most receiving yards so far to running backs, so I love that as well. That's really the first thing that stuck out to me. And then you look at his game totals, and he's been on an absolute tear. No reason why he can't continue it here. So take it there for your number 3 pick, Cordero Patterson, over 38.5 receiving yards here for the Falcons at minus 114 odds. Okay, that's going to do it for our picks. If you guys enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We're trying to reach 750 subscribers here by the end of the week. So appreciate your help with that. Be sure to also check out that community Discord, guys. It's a great way to connect with our community here. A lot of great ideas being bounced off in the chat there, so I love it. All these picks, I was talking in the Discord channel to Gotta Get the Bag about, which, thank you for that. Appreciate the help. definitely helps, especially when you're struggling a little bit. 2-3 is not the standards I want to set here at all. We want to have winning weeks every week. So when we lose, it hurts me too. Trust me. I'm not okay with average weeks or losing weeks. So got to get it right here. We're looking to get that 3-0. I have high expectations. We can't control the results, obviously, but we do our best research. We put in our best work to help us be successful, right? And that's what we're aiming to do. Well, anyway, guys, that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we will catch you next time. Peace out.